What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. I'm back with another video. And today, I'm going to be reacting to Abba and Preach. I don't know anything about this video too much. Something about a clone. Before we get into it, I just want to say, everybody like, comment, subscribe, share, and leave down in the comments any other type of videos y'all want me to react to. I will react to everything that y'all send to me. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Let's go. I'm gonna try not to pause too much, even though I just paused. I'm gonna try not to pause too much. But I thought with Abba and Preach, they be making good points. Let's get it.
Yeah, today's topic, we got a fresh and fit clone who got upset at our video recently. Remember that guy who was talking about the single moms and it turned out he was with a single mom and all this stuff?
A black man playing stepdaddy to some white kids.
He made a response to everybody.
What's his name?
Yeah, Cooney. These guys are not even going to come up with their own thing, just biting off Kevin Samuels and Fresh and Fit, then I'm not even going to bother to learn their name.
And spin that shit.
Isn't there an irony about a fraud calling his podcast No Fugazi? Isn't that like a next level irony?
Fugazi. Oh, why is it taking so long to go back? I just want to see what the Fugazi.
Pin that shit.
Isn't there an irony about a fraud calling his podcast No Fugazi?
Fugazi, fake, not genuine, counterfeit. Don't buy that. It's Fugazi. Okay, I never heard that one before.
Isn't that like a next level irony?
That's great.
If these guys were a bit self-aware, they'd actually be hilarious people.
Yes.
So he comes out and basically he starts going after everybody who came from him, and he's like, "You guys are low IQ. You don't know what you're talking about."
Choices and $2. So why haven't you married her yet? 2016 is 2024. Low IQ people.
So let's go take a listen to what this No Fugazi got to say.
This is your last chance. After this, there's no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends.
Oh, the Matrix. With the chimey music, bro. We doing some kind of. You have to understand. This is your last. Sorry. You have to understand. This is your last chance. Oh man, it's just.
I don't even know what's going on. You know what?
What?
We're all acting and pretending. Let's do it properly. All right. All right. Let's begin today. Tell me about this blue pill, red pill shit.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and you believe whatever you want.
I'm sorry.
I can't.
No.
This man.
Hey, it's the Morpheus thing. Let's
You
go.
just laughing because you plugged in. Let's listen, bros.
You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I'll show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. It's been a lot of noise in these streets, and we're going to explain and expose all the misinformation and propaganda that these reaction channels is doing about Cooley and No Fugazi. One of my tenets are manipulation happens when you focus on the effects instead of going to the root, the cause of things. And many viewers out there have been manipulated by watching these reaction channels from these big platforms. And that was the edited version of the clip. So here's the full version of the clip.
That is the truth.
Okay, so since
I
we're
don't care
speaking
about
about
going broke or none of that.
So since
you
we're
believe
speaking
you
about
believe
you're a top tier man? By what standard?
by what standard?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'm
when I'm in
interested
a
to know.
relationship, I'm not speaking about myself. But
When I'm in a relationship, I'm not speaking about myself.
As you can see in that clip, I never said I was a top tier man.
So when you say I'm gonna let you do the math.
So, like, I was about to say, you probably didn't say that you're a top tier man, but you just said when I'm in a relationship. That means you're referring to yourself. But okay.
What are you? Okay, so you're saying I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me. Okay,
I'm not saying
but I'm 6'4".
I'm not saying
I make this. Yeah. Just
stop.
I was just talking in tears.
Nah, listen here. I'm not saying I'm a
crazy.
top tier YouTuber, but the metrics of a top tier YouTuber are wears a purple jacket, works in a duo, is black, wearing shades. Now I'm not saying it's me, but I'll let you do the math. You know what I'm saying? Now I never said I was a top tier YouTuber. You know, I never said it. But you know, purple jacket, a little bit of what's this?
She.
A little bit of sheep. But
It's like,
shut your ass up, bro.
Dude, let me.
I don't.
That's why I fuck with them, bro. This nigga said, "Shut your ass up."
I don't want to interpret nothing.
After mocking him, shut your ass up, bro.
I don't
Love
do.
that, bro.
I don't want to interpret nothing. You know
Unfiltered,
what?
bro.
Let's do this. You've never claimed to be a top tier man. You never claimed to be top dog, right?
I don't have that mindset that think that, oh, I'm this guy right now. I'll put it like this. Right now, where I'm at in myself in my life, I know that if I wanted to be out in these streets and be promiscuous, I'll be doing damage to a lot of women. It's gonna be very hard to measure up to a nigga like me. Maybe some years ago, I didn't really have the confidence, but now it's like, it's gonna be extremely hard for a woman to find a man that's better than me. And guess what? I know this, cause she ain't gonna never find another nigga that's better. It's gonna be extremely hard. Next guy she find better is gonna be Jesus. About myself, bro, I don't.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie though. I fuck with his confidence. Like, you not supposed to feel like another nigga better than you. Like, real shit. You supposed to feel like you the best that she ever had. But Jesus? Calm down, buddy.
I'm not the type of guy that, you know, big and boast about himself.
Bro, you know what you're doing right now? You're doing, like, in your video, you're doing negative gatekeeping.
He's doing fugazi.
Yes, that's what you're doing. That is exactly what you're doing.
I don't even understand the point of this. If you think you top dog, then just say it. Why are you doing this fake humble thing because you getting called out? You look two-faced. You look like a clown. That's why your fan base calling you out. Yes, that's what you think you are. It's like the Fresh and Fit clowns, right? They were calling everybody betas. And then everyone kept referring to them to alpha males. And they were like, I never said I was an alpha male. Then why are you calling people betas? Are you trying to insult people with what you think you are? And now you're asking us to delete our memory, to forget what we're hearing and seeing, and then listen to your dumb ass. I'm just saying, alpha male goofballs like this love saying, hey, women don't take accountability well. But women are emotional. And this dude is contorting backwards like he's in Cirque du Soleil trying to tell me he ain't sniffing his own asshole. I mean, I feel like that's what them circus people always doing.
This is a crazy picture, bro. What is going on? No, what is going on? Why they
have a ball, but
I ain't gonna lie though. When it comes down to like podcasts and stuff like this, I don't watch none of that stuff. That stuff is brain rot, bro. Like, them the same people that be on Shade Room. Them the same people that be on Shade Room Teens. Them the same ones that be gossiping about all the famous creators and famous people in general. Like, y'all just weird, bro. Them the same ones on TikTok making them weird, doing stuff for the TikTok. They be saying stuff on them podcasts for the TikTok so they can get views. But whatever.
I'm like, you just wanted to sniff your butt, didn't you?
on company time.
Yeah, on company time. Like, everyone clapping, but ain't you just...
Oh, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. My fault. Clip farming. They be clip farming.
Your butt?
I mean, I sniff my butt too, but I just go quick wipe, you know? We all do that sometimes.
What?
You've never, like...
No.
Never? Cap.
I got full eyes.
Cap.
What's wrong with
Is this one of them situations where everyone pretends they didn't do something that we've all done?
No, because you say butt.
Wait, what? Why he gaslight him, bro? Okay, I'm not trying to yap or pause a lot, but this remind me of this one story time with my boy Darian. This man came in the party one day and he was like, y'all don't grab y'all shit before it hit the water. And we was like, what? He was like, y'all just let the shit splash in the water hit your ass. And we was like, what? And then he tried to gaslight us into thinking it was normal. And I was just like, bro. We all looking at him like, bro, no one does that. You know, you don't even stop it, bro. Stop it, bro. This remind me of that same moment, bro.
Let's stop, pretending like we not part of the crew.
Oh my god.
And it's just to be able to check, like, oh, is my shit sank? Okay, I gotta go take care of that ASAP.
You're doing some negative gatekeeping. This motherfucker make me think of a single mother that don't have, like, that get a call from the baby dad. You know what the negative gatekeeping is? Hello? Ugh. Here, your father. You didn't call the kid's father an asshole, but your whole demeanor said asshole. You don't have to say stuff to say stuff.
Yep.
As you can also see in that clip, the woman, she spoke about values. So what that woman just stated was manipulation.
Bro, if you say manipulation like that one more time.
Manipulation.
Y'all have been manipulated.
Manipulation.
I don't mind it.
No?
I don't mind it.
I appreciate you being patient with that shit.
I mean,
that's because you're being manipulated right now.
No, it's not because I'm being manipulated. It's just because, sometimes the paramedic.
Have I ever been manipulated? don't think I've ever been manipulated because I pick up on stuff like that. But I wouldn't know because I got manipulated. Okay.
Parameters are different.
Yeah. You trying to manipulate the crowd, manipulate the crowd and listen what the fuck is saying. So,
But this is the dude that y'all follow, fellas. This is the rhetoric that y'all subscribe to from hypocrites.
So as you all just witnessed in that clip, it shows that, oh, well, Cooley is saying these things about not dating a single mom, but he's actually dating one. So hypocritical. Well, let's actually play some clips where I always speak about these things on my podcast, and I've never lied about my life. And I have almost 2 million followers on TikTok where it shows my personal life. So how can they be exposing anything when I put this out there for the world to see? And I've spoke about these things many times on my podcast. You're in the 18 percentile, like myself. I have full custody of my kid, right? Difference between me and you is I met my girl when we got together when we were 25. Yeah. So yes, we both had children. So we came into the relationship with children, but I was young and she was young. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't have to build on anything. We were kind of just young together, figuring things out. Okay, so now you just heard that clip where you got the truth now. Now let's get into another clip where I actually tell men that don't have any kids not to date single moms. Men that do have kids that have full custody of their kids, that's an exception to the rule if you have full custody of your kids, because only 18% of fathers win custody battles. So you're in the exception, man. And when you have full custody of your kid, women that don't have kids necessarily don't understand the obligations that it takes when having kids. There's many red flags that those single moms be having. So still try to avoid them. But if you can find one that doesn't have all of those red flags, but you have a kid, maybe it's not a bad idea. But still, it's nonsensical to even say because generally speaking, most of them do. I just happen to be the exception to the rule, and my girl happens to be the exception to the rule. With that being said,
I still recommend you guys.
Wait. No, I actually understood what he was saying. Like, he was spitting. Low key. Well, I wouldn't know. I don't got no kids, and I don't plan on marrying, talking to anybody with kids. But that makes sense. If you have kids, get with somebody that also had kids. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm confused on the exceptional one.
all this yapping just to say I'm the exception and she's the exception.
Bro, you know what it is? You know what that is?
Rules for thee, not for me.
You know what that is?
Wow.
Multiverse. That's what that is.
Yeah, this is the Marvel version of the multiverse for red-pilled nerds.
That's
bro.
what it is.
You know what? This speech he's giving right now isn't the worst. The problem is that when these guys run their podcast and they in front of these women, they flagrant. And when women claim that they're the exception to the rule, these guys clown the women. They laugh at them. Everybody thinks they're the exception to all these rules. Everybody thinks they're the exception to every kind of problem.
Okay, so the whole purpose of this video is because people out here putting out information, making it seem like it's correct, but you're living that same exact life that you're giving information on. So, for example, he said, don't get with nobody that have kids, but he got with somebody that had kids. But now he's saying it's an exception. So it was just a bunch of hypocrites.
Right? And the problem is you've just been out here being loud and disrespectful to people based off of your rigid ideology. So you want to be given the grace that you don't give to half the single moms you invite on your pod. What if they all feel like they're the exception to the rule? You don't know their life.
So realistically, if your value is high enough and you can dictate a lot of terms in a relationship, don't date any single moms. You get a woman without any kids. If you have a kid and your value is high enough to still dictate terms in a relationship, still don't get a woman with kids because it's going to be a headache, right?
Nah, B. Nah.
Look,
The backpedaling is real.
Because, okay, like the woman said on the panel, if you fall in love with Lil Ray Ray and then she breaks up with you, then now you can't even, and you raise Lil Ray Ray, now you can't even see Lil Ray Ray. And then a multitude of other things that if you're in a relationship with a single mother, normally, if your value isn't high enough and she doesn't admire you and look to you for, guidance and stuff like that, she's not going to let you discipline her kids. She's going to be like, oh, no, hit my babies, those my babies.
This is about being able to hit kids.
No, right. No, right. Like, wait, what? Like, the purpose, you can't discipline the kid, okay? That's her kid.
I mean, when you put it like that.
If you're not high value enough, she won't look up to you and she won't let you hit her kids.
You can't whoop them ass.
Wait, is that what this is about?
Normally, in most situations. So you want to make sure your value is high enough so you can dictate certain terms in a relationship where if you are going to date a single mother and you don't have any kids, it'll go smooth, but I don't recommend doing it. Don't do it at all.
I like how he's saying all this in a room full of women. This man, get no hoes.
If you do have a kid, it may be here's where it would be okay to date a mother that has a kid, because to date a woman that has a kid, because then it's like, okay, she has a kid already, so she knows how to give love to kids. She already knows how to nurture already. So there's pros on that side. If you're a man and you have a kid, dating a woman that has a kid too, it'll be some pros there. And it's gonna be a lot of pros with the kids can have a kid, another kid to play with. It's a multitude of things you'll see if you are that man that has a kid and you're gonna choose to date a woman that has another kid. But yeah, man, just stay away from single moms.
So essentially, listen, he gonna talk however he wants to talk. He'll say whatever he wants to say. He says because he got a kid and makes his lifestyle okay. Here's what I'll say. Maybe you just don't spend all that time on your podcast shitting on single moms. You can make all the exceptions. You could try to put all the little caveats in the rules.
You can explain it how you want. You can try to squeeze it how you want it. Pause. You can try to finesse your way. People don't see it. People are not that stupid. Also, I'm glad that people are not that stupid.
My thing is you over here getting on single, like getting with a woman that have kids. Your wife had kids before you got with her. For one. For two, bro, it's life, bro. Like, some people don't even choose to have kids. Some people choose to have, like, I don't think we should be putting single moms in a single category, because at the end of the day, yeah, some single moms are bad, but there's also a lot of good ones. So for us to be getting on somebody for being a single mom is crazy, especially since you wouldn't want somebody getting on you for being a single dad. But, okay.
And you can see it. Go ahead.
One comment he made that was always very telling to me. He said,
character, because single mothers normally don't have good character, generally speaking, because they chose the worst characteristic trait.
All right, we back. I just had to fix the audio. I hope it's better now. I think it's better.
Put all the little caveats in the rules.
You can explain it how you want. You can try to squeeze it how you want it. Pause. You can try to finesse your way. People don't see it. People are not that stupid. Also, I'm glad that people are not that stupid and they can see it. Go ahead.
One comment he made that was always very telling to me. He said,
character, because single mothers normally don't.
So essentially, listen, he gonna talk however he wants to talk. He'll say whatever he wants to say. He says because he got a kid and makes his lifestyle okay. Here's what I'll say. Maybe you just don't spend all that time on your podcast shitting on single moms. You can make all the exceptions. You could try to put all the little caveats in the rules.
You can explain it how you want. You can try to squeeze it how you want it. Pause. You can try to finesse your way. People don't see it. People are not that stupid. Also, I'm glad that people are not that stupid and they can see it. Go ahead.
One comment he made that was always very telling to me. He said,
character, because single mothers normally don't have good character, generally speaking, because they chose the wrong man, meaning that they normally broke up the relationship. They initiated the breakup. So they show single moms show the worst characteristic traits, to be honest. I'll explain why. Because if they had good characteristic traits, they would be with the baby father.
So does your girl got bad character?
I'm the exception.
And she's the exception too. She left for a valid reason. All the other single moms?
Nah, trash. Come on now.
And what about you? Do you have good character? Because you could make it. I'm not going to make any aspersions on your I don't know the situation. Maybe the baby mom's drug addicted. Maybe she passed away. Who knows? You don't know. But you're comfortable talking about single moms so confidently without knowing their situation. So you want to be seen as an individual, right? And you want to be given some grace because...
It honestly seems like he's just trying to speak for his situation and make it seem like that's everybody's situation, when in reality it's not.
The details of your life and whatever's going on, and that's fair, but you don't accord that to other people. I just think that's interesting. You want everyone to treat you the way you don't treat everybody else.
Everybody's a group. I'm the exception.
You think you top tier?
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I do not give a fuck.
But I think we're top tier. As a YouTube duo?
That's a different thing.
We're listen, I'm not saying, listen, I'm already working. I'm not saying we're top tier. But you know what I'm saying? If you two black males, approximately close to the same height, one wearing a purple jacket, one wearing a black jacket, both got forms of glasses on. One with dreads, one with short hair, just to contrast it. Those are the metrics that a YouTube audience would look for in a top-tier YouTube duo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just going to say one thing.
Now, I'm not saying that's us, but I'll let you do the math.
I'm just going to say one last thing.
Yeah.
Don't ever, under any circumstances, get an Ethiopian co-host. I'm the exception, but don't do it. We're good, bro. We're good.
Okay, today's topic.
Anyway, if y'all enjoyed that video, please like, comment, subscribe. Leave down in the comments any other videos y'all would like to see me react to. Like I said, I'm going to be doing these more often because I want to do vlogs and reactions so I can get a little bit of both. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Let's go.